Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Chemixplosions! Today, in this episode, we talked to a very lovely lady called Lydia. Now, Lydia sent us an email that some illegal chemicals were being used at her place of work. When we received her message, of course, my assistant and I decided to put on our gloves, our boots, our glasses, and investigate. Lydia, want to say hi to our viewers?
My name is Lydia, and I work at a flower farm at Wachiso.
When we received her message, we thought to ourselves, flowers are accompanied by fun, laughter, celebration, and parties. So why was this lady talking about illegal chemicals? Now, on to the fun part for you science lovers out there. Know your environment. What you need to know is that flower production involves a wide range of pesticides to control pests and diseases and to minimize or reduce on the yield losses in order to maintain high product quality. Most times, this puts the flower workers in very risky situations. Our research shows that over 70% of all the flowers exported from this country are contaminated with pesticide residue. So you can imagine why we didn't take this matter lightly. The first thing we did was to send a pack of gloves to our friend Lydia and some of our colleagues over at their place of work.
I told my colleagues about what it is that we were doing. Then we got a pair of gloves, everyone, which we used to handle the flowers for 1 hour. Then at the end of the day, when we were finished, we put them back in a box like this one, and we sent it back to you.
The pesticide residue from the glove samples that we gave to our friend Lydia were extracted and analyzed by our very accredited laboratory. A total of 111 active substances were found, with an average of 37 active substances per sample and a total concentration of 22.22 milligrams per kilogram. Now, around the world, situations where workers are exposed regularly to toxic chemicals with high levels of concentration is known to cause diseases like genetic damage, reproductive disorders, prostate and cervical cancers, and even death. We found out that over 20,000 workers die every year from pesticide poisoning through either direct or indirect exposure. Now, Uganda Workers Education Association, UWEA, put together preventive and control measures to protect workers against chemical hazards. Our question is, do the flower farm owners in this country follow those guidelines? Do they provide enough protective gear for the likes of Lydia, who is worried about her health? What worried us the most was that some substances that were present in the chemical residue were not found in any pesticide from elsewhere around the world. Was our friend right? Does that mean that some chemicals are so dangerous that other parts of the world ban them, but flower farm owners in this country are still using them? So, now on to another fun thing. The test tube test. All right. Enough with the science talk. Now, we're moving on to another fun phase. The chemical explosion, or as our show is called, Chemixplosions! Now, here are the two isolated substances that first alarmed us and are unrecognizable in other approved pesticides. Together, we are going to find out exactly what they are. Okay, now, the first solution takes the test. I'll add in some sodium hydroxide and let it rest for a bit. Now, here comes the second solution. In comes the sodium hydroxide. And now, the waiting. Anybody curious to see what I am? Oh. A yellow result. Does anybody know what that means? Ladies and gentlemen, both our substances have turned a starchy, ugly yellow and smell like, they smell like crap. Now, in my experience, that means two things. Those substances are not native to this land. Or are they? No, they were imported. Two, they smell like they should never be breathed in by a human being. Oh wait, did I just breathe them in? Oh crap, where's my mask? Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot decipher the chemicals that are within these substances because the formulae are in Dutch. And I don't speak Dutch. I can't even smell Dutch. But not to worry. This brings us on to our next phase, which is a test of your own medicine. This everything is in Dutch. Points to the Dutch. We asked Lydia for her verdict, and this is what she had to say.
These people, I want them to feel, I want them to test their own medicine. I want them to feel that the chemicals, since we also breathe them in every day, me and my colleagues, I also want them to breathe them in today, and then we see how they feel.
That was Lydia's verdict. That's what she thinks should be done. Do you agree? What do you think should be done? Should these people who import these very dangerous chemicals be given a test of their own medicine?
Guys, say hi, guys. Say hi. Now, we are right here outside the Dutch ambassador's residence. Pretty high walls, right? Yeah. Here we are, ready for battle. Like God's army, right? This is picture perfect, yeah? All right. Anyway, last week, Lydia gave us the verdict. And her verdict was simple. They breathe in this stuff 6 days a week. So she wants these people, the people that import these chemicals, to also get a test of their own medicine. We're just the messengers. So guys, ready?
Yes.
Let's pray.
It's fun, no?
So, while they're spreading, we don't know what's going on inside because our attempts to get inside these walls, we're not received kindly. But join me next week on Chemixplosions because next week we have been promised a meeting with the authority at the Dutch embassy. We are going to get behind all this. We are going to find out exactly who brings these chemicals, why they bring these chemicals, and what does the embassy have to say about all this. So join me next time for more fun-filled Chemixplosions!